stream. I haven't streamed in a while, so I'm a little rusty. If you don't mind. I am playing through the demo of Black Desert. It goes live on August 13th, I think. So far, it's a pretty fun game. It's like a weird cross between an MMO and a fighter. Like a classic arcade fighter where the buttons are already aligned for you. And along with the, essentially the button mashing is already there. The class I'm currently playing is a ranger. It does seem that the classes are gender locked. The female classes are ranger, sorceress, and witch. The male classes are swordsman, berserker, and wizard. Which is kind of annoying. But I guess I kind of understand. There are a lot of games out there that are gender locked. I would prefer to be able to do both one or the other gender. You know, give it some diversity.
Wait,
that way.
I'll surrender!
That way, we don't have to
I heard that there are
really
weapons
deal with the norm, I guess. If I want to be a swordsman, I would like my character to be female. Just because I'm a girl. There are some issues with the character play. One of them being, if I am not in combat mode, how do I do that? Nope, that's not what I wanted. But yeah, I can't figure out what it was, but if you're not in combat mode and you want to attack with your secondary, it'll just make you jump all over the place. At least for a ranger. I don't really know about the other characters yet. So, I guess, so yeah, this is my character. Her name is Mystix, because my gamer tag is MystixWolf. The family name is Wolf, which is, you see above her. You see that it gives you options in the bottom right corner of what to do, because that part reminds me of like old school video games, where in case you forgot, it's right there in front of your face, which I think there is an option to make it go away, but at some point I just forgot it was even there. I forgot what I was gonna say. Nope, don't remember. But so this is one of the basic outfits that you choose for your character. I'm going to button press so you guys know what's going on. So X, as you can see, is jump. R1 is the main. It rotates between basic shot to a basically multi-shot. This is my secondary attack, which is actually my favorite. Rotates between being blade 1, blade 2, basically. There's skills that are already set. You can upgrade them with skill points, basically. I have 44 out of 71 to use. These are my learnable skills that are um, physical versus passive. There are some passive ones as well. They'll be right up in the upper left corner for details. Evasion is a weird. Oh, excuse me. Evasion is a weird one. It is basically you just twirl out of the way like you're a ballerina. I find it weird and kind of annoying. Um, let's see what else. Uh, so yeah, evasion's a weird one. This is what it looks like. Kind of weird, right? Whee! Oh, yep. So this is also a good way to show what the skills look like for demo practice. I mean, it's cool that it shows you a demo of what the skill will look like. Even though, for the most part, that's what you use already. I haven't really done the moving shot yet. Mostly because I keep forgetting it's L left, L right, plus R1. And then evasion again. Flow of breath. Ah. Okay, so that's what that skill's called. It's after the basic. I've used this one, but it's weird. Like, it's charging, and then it keeps charging, it continues to charge, and but there's like no way to release it purposefully. Like, it's weird. You want to use it, and you charge it, but when you go to release it, it doesn't do anything. So I think that might be a glitch. So I guess we'll find out later. I'll make a comment on that. Like, I'll make a note of it to bring up later to perhaps um, the developers. Bring out my notepad for that. Let's see. Ultimate. It tells you what levels are. Basically, you get the skill at level 46. That looks kind of cool. That almost looks exactly like Ultimate, so I don't know why there's really a difference. Other than, well, hit damage to 19% to 60%. That's a high percentage. Wind of Spirit. This is a passive. It increases your movement speed. Crescent kick. I've been doing this one on accident a lot. Mostly because, like, I keep trying to shift and attack with R2 at the same time, and for some reason it turns into crescent kick. I'd like to be able to do this one more often, but that one doesn't come up. Razor Wind. That looks useful. Oh, excuse me. Don't know why I keep yawning. Okay, well, I'm gonna up some of these. Skill. that one. Alrighty then. So that's those. I, for the most part, keep forgetting I have skills to update. So, yeah. What was I doing? Oh, right, I was doing a quest. I'm not very good at this whole explaining how this game works. I'd usually just prefer to play and let the viewers see for themselves. Oh, that was interesting. For the most part, if you want to break boxes and objects, you can. Because that's everyone's favorite thing to do in an MMO. I know it was my favorite when I was playing Zelda, which obviously isn't an MMO, but you know, it's still pretty fun, regardless. My other favorite thing, which I wish they would have added, although that might have been specifically just for Fable, which is being able to kick chickens. I'm a hero and I can kick chickens in games. They also have this nifty little feature for the game where if you're playing and you kill something, you learn information about that monster or enemy. And it helps you. It helps in battle. So, as in, there are certain enemies you can't see the health bar for. If you learn information about them, you will be able to. It's weird. Alright, thank you. I'm gonna go through and do a from the beginning to whatever level I get to on a different character. That way, for those who are interested, can see the character start play from the beginning.
Oh, there was a time when I dreamed of being a great adventurer. I ended up returning back here. I must admit that I regret it. It would be wise to go to the shores or a small island for fishing.
Oh, there's also this option to talk to the NPCs, like gain their approval, basically. That's a weird feature. But I guess there are quite a few MMOs that have that style in their games. Like, Fable was one of them. Yeah, Fable was one of them. Dragon Age is one. Diablo wasn't, but it would have been a great game if they had added that feature versus just having your decisions not really affect the game outlook. I don't think that being able to talk to the characters will affect your basically the game, like in Fable or Dragon Age. I think it's just for bonus points for like shopping and whatnot. Information maybe.
How much longer will this nightmare last?
Okay. Oh, no, you didn't want me to come here. I wasn't even paying attention to my map. Which is up in the upper right corner. There's these options to gather as well. But if you look above my health bar, you see the middle section. The, where it says 36 out of 36. Those are basically your energy spent to, or that's used for, looking through things like bushes, trees, pots,
Imps.
leaf piles apparently.
Imps. They're dreadful.
It's kind of weird. I'm not supposed to be in this cave yet, am I? Nope. Oh well. Okay, outside the cave and around I go. I'm gonna take the long way around, probably. I was hoping I could go through, but I guess that's not an option. L2 is sprint. Oh, if you happen to forget where you're going, there's a light to show you where you're going. Sometimes it's thinner than others. Apparently this one is thick. If you want an example of what the map looks like, here is the world map. Vela is Velia is where I was at when I started the stream. Oh, hello. And I do have other quests in this area, like right here and over here. I don't know what that is, but the quest I'm currently on is telling me to go over here, which is close to where the beginning of the game is. The beginning is about right here. Oh, that's the second area that you have to go to, but this is the beginning. So my goal is to travel into this area. I'm going to see if I can cut through here versus following the stupid road, because I'm a rebel and I don't like following rules. Oh, look, a traveler. Wandering vendor. Okay. An elf, I think? Gnome, maybe? Let's see what you have for sale. Nope. Nope, I'm good. Right. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, and then there are certain... apparently you need certain things in order to pick up materials. Like those three things. A fluid collector, which I don't know what that is. A butcher knife obviously is for meat, and a tanning knife is for fur and skin, I'm guessing. Because that makes sense. That's how it would be in real life. Maybe fluid might be blood. If you need it for like a weird dark ritual, considering this does have a dark look to it. Oh, that's just rock. Nope. That's not letting me go through because those are giant rocks. Oh, and then you can mine as well. You need a pickaxe for that. Sometimes these will drop items where you can just pick them up, and instead of picking them with X, you hold triangle. Which I've never been fond of, personally. I like being able to choose my settings. There is an option to choose the settings and change them, but it's not as detailed as it would be if you're playing any other game. So, yeah. I guess A plus is the highest rank you can gain for learning about the monster. I'm a little awkward, I know. I'm a little awkward, I guess. Or at least I feel like I am. These things are a little low for my level. These are the beginning level items or monsters that you kill. You are a person. Oh, I indirectly followed where I was going. Maybe. Oh, at least I know I can actually get to where I need to go by cutting through now. Oh, this is where I started. Interesting. Let's see if there's a vendor up here. Oh, there is a vendor. Maybe. No, never mind. Don't really understand the concept of nodes yet. But I think there are like territory claiming spots. And there seem to be quite a few of them spread out throughout the first map area. So that seems to be a thing.
About the statue at the end of the chamber. They say it has stories of the...
Oh. I'm back over here. This is definitely the beginning area. Interact with statue. Mural thought to depict ancient prophecy. One? Birth of the Iron... Or Birth of the King of Corn Castle. See, I've been calling it Corn Castle just because apparently I'm now dyslexic. Somehow. Or at least I became that way when I started my job. Other things to look at. Oh, another statue. You look at that one? I did. It's not even selected. I'm just able to look at it. Nope, that's a goblin. Yeah, I'm really bad at actually reading through story concepts. Okay, I'm supposed to stay up here. Quest. Oral prophecy. Complete. Should go back out? Nope, I go further in. Oh, cool statues. So the goblins remind me of the house elves from Harry Potter. Wouldn't you say? At least that just might be my unpopular opinion. Who knows? Oh, why am I back in here?
It must be destiny that brings you here. Move towards the light, even in the darkness. Gradually, experience will show you the way.
Okay then. Go to this one first.
Remember, my friend, I'm Aiden.